Hello everybody, Tere back again with another video, and today's videos, guys, is gonna be about a quote that I read from Roger Federer. Actually, one of my subscribers, Rubak, has sent me this quote where Federer says it seems like it's all about the slams nowadays. When I came around, it was not all about the slams, and Sampras triggered this and said that it's all about the slams. Yeah, the slams has given me a lot, and it is great that we have them. But when I came around, I just wanted to break Sampras' record with 15. But after I break that record, I really didn't care if I won 16, 17, or 18. My dear God, I must laugh. I must laugh with Federer's words when I hear this kind of BS talk. Because guys, when I hear BS talk, I don't care who says those BS talks. I will give it to him. Oh, I don't care, guys, because this is such BS talk. Look, we all know that Federer wanted to win more than 16 or 17 or 18 slams. For God's sakes, if he didn't want to win more than 17, why did he keep on playing tennis when he didn't win any slams between 2012 to 2017? 5 years time. But he kept on going, and he finally won that 18th slam in Australian Open 2017, where he defeated Rafa Nadal in that epic 5-set battle, like we all remember. Look, guys, Djokovic did this 1 year ago, 10 months ago, when he lost that French Open final 2020 against Nadal, and he said, don't judge my career only by the slam count, because Djokovic was starting to realize that I maybe will not catch Roger and Rafa's 20th slams. When Djokovic said these words, he was at 18. No, I'm sorry, he was at 17. So he was 3 behind, and he felt like, my God, he felt panicked. I maybe will not catch these two icons, Nadal and Federer. And he said those words when he got a beat down from Rafa Nadal in that French Open final 2020. And I said that he's lying. He for sure cares about those slams, and he for sure knows that these 3 giants' careers will be, in the end of the day, judged by the slams. Of course, other results also counts, like Masters and ATP Tour finals and Olympic golds, etc., world number 1 in the week, etc., ending the season as world number 1, you name it. All the other things counts as well, but nothing counts as much as the slams. And Roger Federer is trying to convince me that nowadays only people are talking about only the slams. But Roger Federer, I have news flash for you. I have some news for you. Just because you have realized that you will probably not win any more slams, accounting to me, he will not win any more slams, Roger Federer. Don't try to go in that defensive mode. Don't try to go there, because I am not buying that kind of stuff. You can convince other people, but not me. You cannot fool me. Djokovic couldn't fool me 8 months ago, and for sure Roger is not fooling me either. I'm not buying this. We all know that the slams are the biggest measure that we have in tennis. We all know that the slams are the biggest titles that we have in tennis. We all know that the slams are the World Cup of tennis. Tennis have 4 World Cups every single year. These are the most beautiful titles that we have in tennis. Many tennis players, and 80% of the tennis players, they never win a major. 80%, maybe even more. So to win majors, of course, matters. And of course, guys, look, I get frustrated because this channel is about trying to be as honest as possible. I always am honest with my opinions. I don't care who it is. Is it Federer? Is it Nadal? Is it Djokovic? Is it Berrettini? Is it Federer? Is it Tsonga? I don't give a damn. I will always deliver my honest opinions. When Federer didn't have won French Open 15 years ago, before he won that finally in the 2009, he was saying like this: "Don't judge my career only by not winning French Open." Before he won it, because he wants to protect himself. Guys, he wants to protect himself. He said, "Don't judge my career only by not winning French Open." When he won French Open in 2009, he never said those words. Never ever again. He was so happy and so relieved. If that was not so important, and if that was not so judging, why was Federer so relieved? He even cried when he won French Open in 2009. And I understand him, because it was he deserved to win it. He was in so many finals before he won it. I believe he was in 3 French Open finals in a row: 2006, 2007, 2008, before he finally won it in 2009 and avoided facing Rafa Nadal in the final, because obviously he couldn't never stand a chance against Nadal in the French Open finals. We all remember that. So if that was not important, why was he crying? Why was he so happy and relieved? When he finally won it, he never said those words. Never. Roger Federer. Djokovic, before he won those 2 Grand Slam titles, Australian Open and French Open, the last 3-4 months, he said, "Don't judge my career only by the slams." But after winning these 2 slams, he has not said those words, Novak Djokovic. He has not said them. And the same thing with Federer. Just because he has Djokovic only one behind him, and he knows that if Djokovic is healthy, he will catch and surpass him. For God's sakes, Novak Djokovic is 6 years younger than Roger Federer. So why is Roger Federer all of a sudden saying these words and trying to fool us? He's not fooling me. He is not fooling me, my tennis friends all around the world. Forget that. So I'm not buying this kind of stuff. I don't know if you guys have heard what he have said. If not, just look it up on Google. You can probably check it out, what he have said. Like I said, he have said these words. It seems like it is all about the slams nowadays, which I don't like. Of course you don't like, Federer. Of course you don't like. Because you will not end up with most majors, and of course you don't liking it. You are not liking it because some other player will end up with more majors than you. And you for sure was liking it 5 years ago. You for sure was liking it, or 3 years ago, or when you had, or 4 years ago. Say 4 years ago in 2017 when you defeated Rafa Nadal in that Australian Open final and was up with 18 majors in that Australian Open after he won that Australian Open final in 2017. He was up with 18 majors and Rafa was with 14. He for sure was loving it back then, Roger Federer, but he for sure is not liking it nowadays. Because he's feeling really threatened by Djokovic, who is only one behind. And Federer knows. Federer knows he will not win any more majors. He knows it. For God's sakes, he lost against Felix Alasibe yesterday. Felix Alasibe, the ATP Tour Finals specialist of losing the finals. He has been, I believe, in how many finals has Felix Alasibe been now? I believe in 8 finals, if I'm not mistaken. In 8 finals in the ATP Tour, and he has lost all of them. He has not even taken one set. He is 0-16 in sets, Felix Alasibe, in the ATP Tour Finals. In the ATP Finals, I should say, not ATP Tour Finals, because people can confuse that with the end finale in the end of the season. And Federer lost against him. No shame of losing against Felix Alasibe. He's a decent player. He's a top 20 player in the world, if I'm not mistaken. If not top 20, for sure top 25. But if he cannot beat Felix Alasibe and loses easily in the third 6-2, how in hell will Federer win any more majors? How in hell? And that's why these words are coming from Federer, and they did never do that 10 years ago or 4 years ago back in 2017 when he was leading Rafa Nadal with 4 more majors, with 18 and Rafa with 14. But he is saying that now because he knows Djokovic will surpass him. And I don't buy this kind of stuff. Federer, Stop with this nonsense, Federer, because you know that bloody well that it is all about the slams. All about the slams! Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.